Stan? Stan?
Go to Durban House, 8 Hollywell Road. Report of an intruder no longer on the premises. Informant, a Mrs. Lightfoot, waiting to speak to you.
I'll bet she does. Z Victor 1, Wilco.
Thank you, Sir Victor 1.
Someone a beer directly.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Mrs. Lightfoot.
Sounded a very nice man.
I couldn't have gone.
Oh, of course not.
I couldn't have moved.
Shall I make a cup of tea?
Oh, aye, thanks, love. That's right. Just put kettle on. I'll be all right in a couple of minutes.
No bother.
When I saw...
The man I spoke to, he was
knew
very
it
polite.
been in here.
He asked me to give my name.
In my home.
And address.
When I realised that.
Oh, yes, it must have been terrible for you. Terrible. Will it be them?
Oh, aye, of course it will.
I'll let him in.
Thanks, love. I'll get my shoes on again.
Aye.
Oh, dear. Well, go on, love. They'll be stood waiting.
I know. Oh, it is you.
Mrs. Lightfoot?
It is them, Mrs. Longley.
Well, ask them to come in, love.
Will you come in?
Thanks. Well, the lady downstairs said that
I phoned you.
You, Mrs. Lightfoot?
Was it you I spoke to?
Somebody's broken into your flat.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but you telephoned headquarters.
No, it were in here. My flat. That's where he broke in.
Oh, all right.
I'm Matilda Longley. My friend Mrs. Lightfoot here phoned police.
Was it you I spoke to?
Because I was not able to.
Oh, no, you weren't.
The shock...
Mrs. Longley.
What?
This is your flat.
Aye, it is.
And this man...
He broke in.
While you were out.
Well, he'd not have done it if I'd been in.
You mean you found him here when you got home?
I was.
Do you know what it's taken?
Do I what?
Well, have you made a list?
Well, no.
Well, have you looked?
No, I haven't.
Well, he'll have not broken in for nothing.
No.
Did you see him at all?
Well, no, not exactly.
But what do you mean?
Well, he was going out through the door and, well, it was such a shock, do you see?
Ah, well, don't worry about that, love. You have a check round and see if there's anything missing, will you?
I will.
Did you see anyone?
Oh, no, it was all over when Mrs. Longley came to me.
I see.
Was it you I spoke to on the phone?
No, it wasn't, no.
No, I didn't think it was.
Oh, you better stay with Mrs. Longley, will you?
She was like you. Awful polite. But he wasn't a Scot.
Awful polite.
Yes, madam. As soon as one of the detectives reports in, I'll get onto it. No trouble at all, madam. Yes, top priority, of course.
Smith and Weir at it again.
Just 1 minute, madam.
I smell they drive round drumming up trade.
I reckon Fancy pays a commission on convictions recorded.
Well, I'm off out to see what they've got this time.
Right, John.
What do you got there?
It's one of Percy's favourite customers. Woman on the North Estate. There's a team of Russian agents keeping her under surveillance.
Oh, aye.
She daren't go out for fear they'll knock her off, have her down the pool, and ship back to Moscow.
Oh, well, she'll likely starve then, won't she?
Aye. Yes, madam. As a matter of fact, I was just then having a word with one of our senior detectives.
I'll have a look round the back.
Oh, not in here. I'll go up to the next floor. You might have tried one of those doors before hers.
Okay.
You'll not get an answer.
What is that?
They've gone away.
Oh, aye.
Holidays.
Oh, thanks.
Went off Tuesday.
You don't miss much, do you?
Ah, well, next door neighbours, do you see?
Well, it's on the next floor.
Oh,
Aye.
Mrs. Marsh, number 5, Mrs. Jamison, number 6.
What widows are they?
No.
Crikey. Where I come from in Lee, home belongs to the man. If he is a man.
No, nothing. I've heard nothing at all.
Well, you see, he might have come up here to hide himself, trying to be a bit clever.
Well, there's was nowhere to hide.
Well, could you get on the roof?
Well, not without I heard him. See that ladder there?
Mrs. Jamison?
Oh, yes. Will you excuse
Is that the
me,
only
please?
way onto the roof?
Yes, and there's that trapdoor to open. It's very difficult.
I was supposed to take the set back to the shop, Mrs. Jamison.
Oh, dear.
Hey, how long have you been here?
What's that?
How long have you been here?
I don't know. Been working. How long is it?
Oh, half an hour more.
It hasn't been that long. I don't know, about 20 minutes. Only 20 minutes.
Work for yourself, do you?
Oh, no, splendid TV in North Parade.
Oh, I know.
You know, Mr. Parnell's the manager.
Did you see anybody when you came in?
No.
Fancy.
I saw the woman from downstairs coming along the road.
Hey, Fancy.
Hang on a minute.
Must you take me telly away?
Oh, I'm afraid I just have to.
Hey, Fancy, that flat downstairs.
Well, which one do you mean?
Did the old woman say that they were away on holiday?
Well, aye, she did.
Oh, well, there's somebody in there.
Is there?
Aye, I was round the back looking up at the windows and I saw the curtain move.
Ah, but did you get the right flat?
Aye, I did. Look, you come and stand outside the door. I'll nip out the back and see if we can flush them out.
Right. Hey, get off out of it. Jock! Hey, Jock, what are you at?
Hey, come on in.
Hey, what's going on?
Come on in.
Hey, what are you doing, Jock? What's all that glass? Oh, he's in there, is he? Locked him in, have you?
Look at that, locked me outside.
Yeah, but what's it all about, Jock? What's up?
That's all right, don't get frightened. Look at this, Fancy. Jam's shut.
Crikey. Let's open it, Jock.
Afternoon.
Oh, yes, good afternoon. They've got him in there.
Oh, aye.
They surrounded him, do you see?
And then they closed the net.
Couple of constables were there.
A Scottish lad.
And a big one.
There's no manners, hasn't that one?
Noted for it, missus.
Oh, Saz, come in. Oh, can we wait out here, Saz?
Why, got a game of cards on in there, have you?
There's a couple of kids.
Kids?
Aye, they're dead scared already.
Oh, you knocked off the walk-in merchant.
Oh, so did we.
Well, the women out there, they said...
Oh, yeah, but we haven't told them anything.
Oh, I see. Well, what do you want then?
Well, it's these kids, Saz.
Oh, you told me that.
And they were locked in.
Oh,
Fancy thinks he can get the boy talking.
what do you want an ambulance for? Hello, Smith.
Hello,
Keeping
Sarge.
busy, are you?
Aye. Hey, Jock, have you got any chocolate on you?
Chocolate?
Oh, come on, let's have it.
What are you two at?
Well, I think I've got the boy where he might talk to me, Sarge.
Congratulations. Let's have a look.
Just a minute, Sarge. Could I have a couple more minutes before you come in?
You have a way with kids, have you, Fancy?
Aye.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
So we come in and found the kids locked in that room.
How did you get in?
Well, I broke in through that glass door.
So you'll be hanging on till the parents get back, will you?
That's the trouble. They're away on holiday.
And what?
Aye.
How'd you find that out?
Well, the old woman told Fancy.
Did she say how long they'll be gone?
No, she didn't know.
Did she say where?
Well, I haven't asked her yet.
Locked in.
Aye. And the smell would knock you down.
How long have they been in there, do you know?
Well, the old woman said that they left on Tuesday.
3 days.
Come on, lass. Come on, eat, Artie. Come on, lad, show your sister. Come on. That's it. Hey, do you know it's his chocolate? Do you know that? He's got a right sweet tooth. Always has a bit of chocolate about him, don't you, Jock? Come on, lass, it'll melt with that. Make a proper old mess. Hey, Jock, what are you...
Who's lying here?
It's all right. It's all right. There we are, sunshine. It's all right. Put it down, Jock. Put it down. It's all right, lad. Come on, don't leave your sister. It's all right. He won't hurt you. He won't hurt you, lad. Come on. That's it. That's all right. He knows that.
And the girl, too.
Aye.
Heck, I've seen some muck holes.
Have a look at this, Sarge.
What's
Now,
that?
don't pick it up. Well, that'll have a fit. Now, just getting somewhere. I think he might have talked to him and Jock picked that up. And that was that.
All right.
I'll hear the ambulance.
Oh, come on, shut up. Don't leave much room, do you? That's it. Been giving you some chocolate, has he? Made a right mess. What'll your mum say? Shall I wipe it off? Should hurt you, lad. Let me see.
Hey, up.
I'll not hurt you.
Hey, in there you are.
Oh, thank you, love.
Is it that bad then?
Yeah, the poor devil.
Will you have to go to hospital?
Make a tidy pile out of this, you could.
Will you need a stretcher?
Phone the papers.
Oh, come on in.
Oh, thank you.
Keeping it secret, do you see?
I want the kids examined as soon as you can get them to hospital.
Yes, sir.
And tell whoever does it, the police doctor will be there as soon as I can get a chance to phone him.
Police doctor. Right.
That in there.
Okay. All right.
Smoke him out, that's what they'll do.
Will they?
I throw a coat over his head.
Oh, I've seen photos of that.
So's you won't know what's happened.
You'll not be able to see.
They won't care about that.
He won't like going down those stairs, will he?
Not with a coat over his head, any road.
Might have a nasty accident.
Aye, well,
Alan.
I want to know where they've gone.
We'll have a look round, shall we?
Right, let me know anything you can find.
What about him out there?
Oh, I'll look after them. And don't go back in there. I want photos taken of that.
Right,
Okay,
Sarge.
Hey up.
They've never left those two in there. On their own. They never are.
Right.
it's no more than I'd expect.
Isn't it?
No, it isn't. Oh, I've heard.
Come on.
No, I
Keep
don't
the
want-
secret. What have you heard?
Well, I tell you, the things I've heard.
What?
He beats them, doesn't he?
Aye.
Beats them.
Something shocking. I've seen those kids. That little lad.
Have you?
One time, his whole face black and blue.
Was it?
You saw that, Mrs. Lightfoot, didn't you?
Oh, yes, I did.
I said to my husband, he heard them, crying and screaming they were. You ask him, he'll tell you. I said to him, something should be done.
Oh, aye.
The police, that's what. I said the police should be here doing something about
Well,
it.
we didn't know, did we? Do you know where they've gone?
Well, I don't have to do with them, you know.
Enough gallivanting they are.
Where?
The bright lights.
Oh, aye.
And those two little children.
Yeah, well, you didn't hear them chatting about where they were going.
Well, as I said,
Oh, people do chat about their holidays, you know.
Well, we don't know.
No, you wouldn't know it if you came up them stairs right now, would you?
Well, I don't know if it'll help you.
What, love?
Well, on Tuesday,
Hey, they went off Tuesday.
they had
Right.
a taxi. I saw it waiting for them outside.
Did you?
I did. I don't know where they were going, of course.
Did you see him get in?
Yes.
Well, you could see they hadn't got the kids with them, couldn't you?
Well, I didn't know. I mean to say people often don't take their kids away. It is possible.
What sort of a taxi was it?
Oh, just a taxi.
Yeah, but was it the sort of taxi you see in the town, or was it a car, you know, privately owned like it?
Oh, no, a proper taxi with a meter on the side and all that.
Right, thanks.
What'll you do with them?
Find them.
Oh, I know, but what'll happen?
I don't know.
They won't come back here, will they?
Oh, no. Council won't let them.
Where?
Aye?
Oh, I'm off then.
Oh, did they tell you anything?
Oh, I might have got a lead. They went off in a taxi.
Well, we haven't found yet anything here yet.
Oh, if you do, bring it in.
Right, Sas.
Hey, Jock.
Eh?
Look at that.
Is that them, do you think?
Well, who else?
Oh, but they don't look so bad.
They never do.
Well, there's nothing in the bedroom will help us find them.
Did you look in the kitchen?
Aye.
Here, gears, I'm ready, Jock, all this steady. Was there nothing there?
No.
She got a dressing table.
I've already looked at.
Well, if they'd gone an holiday, they must have booked somewhere.
Oh, well, they could have gone in spec.
Well, there's a note here, Jock. Right here. If there's anything special, we'll keep it in there. Trouble is, it's locked.
Oh, can we not open it? Hey, what would the walk-in merchant do?
You'd have a key.
No, we'll like to try and pick the lock.
It'd be worth it, he didn't have a key and not bother.
Oh, well, it'll be in here if it's anywhere.
Here we are, Jock.
Huh?
Here it is. Here. Now, they're booked in at Blackpool's... Blackpool. Barrett's Hotel. I just fancy a trip to Blackpool. Don't you, Jock?
Aye.
Oh, madam, I remember. Ah, you were on to me earlier. No, Sergeant Twentyman, no, he's not. Just 1 minute, madam. Sweet.
Oh, hang on, Sergeant, just...
Sweet.
Yes, Sergeant.
It's this old woman, with the Russian agents.
Oh, aye. Sergeant Twentyman always tells her to... well, he doesn't have much time for her.
Well, she's been on to me 3 times already.
Yeah, well, Sergeant Twentyman says that you shouldn't encourage her. You see, once she knows you'll talk to her,
What do you suggest I should do?
Well, tell her the station's on fire.
Do what?
Yeah, she loves things like that. You see, Sergeant Twentyman says that he'll call her back and tell her how many's dead.
Do you like open for business?
Oh, what can I do for you?
I got this call, see. This detective wanted to see me.
Oh, what detective's that, lad?
That's Sergeant what?
What's your name?
David Main.
I'll see if
I don't
he's
know
in. Hang on to that, sweet.
Eh?
Got this call, see. It's inconvenient too, do you know that?
Yeah, always the way, isn't it?
Have you, do you know what he wants, do you?
No.
I mean, if you're talking to someone, like,
You know?
you're talking to somebody.
No, I'm just hanging on, you know.
I've done nothing, you know. I've been too busy, you know. Never get time.
In here, please, Mr. Main.
Oh, right. Thanks.
Well, haven't you got rid of her?
No, I've not spoken to her yet.
Oh, you duck. Give it to me. Hello, madam. Yes, well, as a matter of fact, I'm sending one of our young lads round to see what's to do. Aye, right away.
I'm sorry to bring you in when you're supposed to be off duty. Main, just one question.
The boss said it was important.
Last Tuesday,
Aye.
picked up a fare at 8 Holywell Road.
Did I?
Block of flats, Durban House.
Oh, aye, I know what it is, yeah. Yeah.
You picked up a fare, a man called Morgan.
Did you get that from the boss?
Aye.
Not much point in saying I didn't, then, is there?
What would you want to?
Ah, I didn't mean I was, well, joking, you know.
Where'd you take him?
Funny thing, I don't, you know, I don't remember.
How much did he give you?
You know.
Where do you take him?
Oh, straight up, I get a lot of fares.
Come on, man.
Well, it's Friday now. Tuesday's,
Yeah, I know when Tuesday was.
I don't remember where I took them.
Them.
Right, well,
You're not being very sensible.
well, he's done nothing wrong.
How do you know?
He's a mate.
Oh, aye.
Well, if he's wanting a couple of days off, no one's known where he's going, man.
How well do you know him?
I know him.
He's not taking the kids.
Well, no, that's the idea, isn't it?
Where do you take him?
I mean, what's it all about? What's it all about? See, I didn't let on to the boss that fare. Well, it's not down for what it was.
Oh, aye.
I ran them. Well, I said it was just a local fare and,
Where?
Blackpool.
It's a big place.
I dropped them off on the edge, see, where they could catch a bus. No, be honest. Well, I had to keep the journey as short as possible.
Blackpool.
Aye.
Where do you say the kids are?
The kids?
Yeah, do you know where they are?
Oh, no. With his sister-in-law, I suppose.
Right. You can get up. Oh, do you want to see me?
Aye.
Oh, come on in then.
Sergeant Watts, you'll,
What?
Oh, well, maybe not.
What have you got? Well, we'll find out where they've gone, Sarge.
All right. Blackpool Borough Headquarters. Where?
Well, Blackpool.
Oh, aye. Miner's dream of home. That was the taxi driver that took him.
Oh,
How did you know where they'd gone?
well, I've just been...
Sergeant Watt? Oh, thanks. CID, please. Hello, is that you, Ted? Aye. John Watt, Newtown. Look, Ted, we've a couple of villains wanted off our patch here, come to Blackpool for a few days. Ah, well, we can't keep them all in cages. Will you pick them up? No, I don't know where they are, not exactly. Well, they're in Blackpool, that's what I know. I know you're busy. I know, it's Friday night. Look, mate, they've shoved off and left the kids locked in a room with a couple of loaves of bread. Aye. Oh, aye, the kids are all right now. Oh, because I want them back here tonight, that's why. Maybe so. All right. Well, if your lads are tied up with coach parties from Glasgow, do you mind if I send a couple of my lads in to pick them up? Smith and Weir, Crown Patrol lads. They'll not need any assistance. Thanks. How did you know they'd gone to Blackpool?
Well, we found this, Sarge. It confirms their booking.
Barrett's Hotel. Right. Get off. In and out quietly and no fancy work. Understand?
Aye.
Weir, I'll hold you responsible.
Oh, thanks.
Get off before I change my mind.
Both children have been severely beaten, the boy in particular.
Aye.
The girl's come off less badly than the boy, but even so, the bruising on her back covers a sizable area.
Could you say what was used, Dr. Stevens?
Some kind of a stick. Definitely wood, but some sort of odd shape. Now, the bruising on the boy, all over his back and on his shoulders and arms, it's so intensive, it's quite impossible to say where one bruise ends and another begins.
What about this?
Oh, yes, very likely. Yes, certainly. Certainly.
Thanks.
Difficult to make anything like a reliable medical judgment. That's why this isn't in the report. I mean, reliable on the evidence of such a short examination.
Aye.
And with the children in such a state, it's obvious they've been paralyzed with fear of something or someone.
What have you got to say, Doctor?
Well, the boy's refusal to speak is partly caused by fear, of course. but I'm afraid the continuous beating has made him retarded mentally.
Fancy answer that.
What'd you say?
Answer that call.
Oh, likely to want us back in division to stop some kids knocking on front doors. Is that Victor 1 to BD?
Victor 1, report your position, please.
We're stuck in a traffic jam, love. We're likely to be here for half an hour or so.
Report your position.
We're going north, lover, along the Golden Mile.
Thank you, Victor 1.
Look, Jock, I'll get out and walk. I'll get there a damn sight sooner on my feet.
You'll not bother yourself. You just sit where you are.
Why?
You get into a fight, John Watt will have me. He said so.
Look, if I get into a fight, I'll...
Sit back and watch the pretty lights.
Lovely.
We'll go this main road as quick as we can and we'll both walk.
Mr. Carter, the cruelty inspector.
Ah, thanks. Sorry I've been so long.
Oh, not to worry.
I've another case, you see. I couldn't get round to the Morgan sooner.
Well, I've had photographs taken of the room.
Good.
Did you ever chat to any of the other tenants?
Didn't get the chance.
You were lucky.
They were all busy with one thing and another.
Have you seen the medical report?
No.
Well, a copy here. You've not seen the children?
I'm going round to the hospital after I've been round to my office.
Ah, should. You can keep that.
Good.
Worse than a cell was that room.
Ah. When do they get back, do you think?
Parents?
Ah.
Tonight. I'll be back tonight. I'll send a couple of the lads after him.
All right, then. Same again, everyone.
I expect you to move in this evening.
Ah, there you have to talk like that. Now then, come on, what am I bit, eh?
Well, if I've got to, I'll the same again.
Double
You know, I could just fancy a game of cards.
I could just fancy our Angie, she thinks it's all meaning.
It's not that.
Hey, come on, Angie. I've got an understanding landlady.
I saw that. Understands too flaming much. Can't get away with anything.
I'm glad to know you've got something to get away with. Here, Tom, get us some facts.
Yeah, all right. Hey, you know what, Angie? No, you got me all broken up.
All right.
No. Serious. No, listen, serious. Inside, I am just broken.
Are you broken?
You're not broke. You're doomed.
Not till Tuesday night now. I got plenty
Right,
of
right. Just his fault. He doesn't. No, don't take none of that. I'll tell you one thing.
Are you Mr. Morgan?
What?
I said, are you Mr. Morgan?
Flat 3, Dublin House, Holywell.
Yeah.
Is that your wife you got with you?
Oh, hey, the one of them, just the one of them, you understand. I'm having a bit of trouble with the other one at the moment, but we've got plenty of time.
Oh, you come back to the table.
No, what?
Come back to the table.
Oh, not just now, lads. I'm buying drinks. Come on. I'm with friends.
No. I fancy to meet them as well. Come on. One of you is Mrs. Morgan.
I am.
Right.
You're Mr. and Mrs. Morgan, flat 3, Dublin House, 8 Holywell Road, Newtown.
I told you.
Are you?
Look, is there any need to make such a fuss and to do?
Well, we have a duty to do.
Well, you've no need
Will
to
you
make
just
such
answer the question?
Now, Luke, I told you.
We are.
Mr. and Mrs. Morgan.
How many
Of
knows,
that
man?
address.
Look, what's all this about?
I'm arresting you both for causing unnecessary suffering to your 2 children.
Now, look here.
And you're not compelled to say anything. But if you do say anything, it will be taken down and may be used in evidence. Right. Come on. Come on.
Go on, love. Well, I never did it. Yes, I thought so. Yes, that's the point.
Oh, yes. And what can I do for you?
I just want to ask you a few questions.
Aye, well, you've come to the right person. Come on in.
Thanks. It'll not take more than a minute.
Oh, no. Now you're here, you can address the meeting.
I just want to ask you a couple of questions, that's all.
You're the man we want.
Well, I'll just, if you can...
You've come back then.
We're having a tenants' meeting. We're going to get those Morgans thrown out of the block.
That's right.
All the tenants and their husbands have got together to discuss what action we can take.
Oh, I didn't come here to ask about the Morgans.
No, but you can tell us the best road to get rid of them.
This afternoon, a man broke into your flat.
Hey, what?
Broke into your flat.
Oh, I did.
And as a result of subsequent events, the report...
What are you talking about?
Can you tell me a bit more about what happened?
You're never wasting time looking out for him.
He didn't take anything.
He didn't.
Look, you don't want to be stood here yattering on about that. You want to be out catching those Morgans.
Ah, well, you get back to your meeting. I'll send somebody around in the morning.
You're not going.
When you catch them, you'll put them in court, will you?
Oh, well, that all depends on...
Oh, aye, but you'll need witnesses, won't you? Witnesses to tell you what's been going on here.
Well, the medical evidence is fairly conclusive.
No. What you want is someone who's lived through it, seen it all going on. I tell you, I've lived here right across from them ever since we moved in. Now, who better than me to tell you? I've known what's been going on there for years.
Oh, aye.
You had no occasion to do that.
Showing us up.
In front of our friends.
Thank you, 247.
Pulling us out like we were criminals or something.
You had no occasion
I
to
saw
do
your
it.
kids this afternoon. You don't worry about them.
Look, I left them plenty to eat.
Yeah, plenty.
What, do you think I'd leave them to starve?
They're on their own for a couple of days.
Oh, they'll come to no harm.
A lot worse can happen to them on the streets, and I'll tell you that.
Anyway, why shouldn't we have an holiday? You flog yourself to death for them.
I mean, there's no rest for her, you know, taking them with us. No rest at all.
It wouldn't be so bad if there'd any notion how to go on.
Give me a load of old book. Why don't you shut up? I'll kill that kid when I get home. I'll flay him alive.
Well, yeah. I'll make a note of that.
Here, you can't...
You never took that seriously.
Now, just get that down.
Aye, now, look, well, you know what...
I know.
Yeah, but when I...
And now you can shut your gob.
Now, when you got home, half the wife's jewellery. Well, did you hang on to him? Congratulations. Well, I'll send somebody round to pick him up. Well, if you'll just let me have your name and address. All right. Smart. 18 Oldfield Place. Have you a telephone, Mr. Smart? Kingsbury 279. All right, thank you, Mr. Smart. No, I wouldn't bother tying him up. Right, you'll be hearing from us.
I thought likely they'd ship the both of you back to Moscow.
Oh, wait, she wouldn't, she wouldn't let me get away.
Had a deal to tell you, did she?
Yeah, right, up bed advisor are down there, did you know that?
Get away.
Well, there's 20 of them she knows with a dead certainty, and of certain others she has her suspicions.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, I sent young Sweet off on a spot of special duty.
Yeah, of course, you were dead worried about my uniform, you know.
Percy's friend?
Aye.
Yeah, I thought I was risking death just by being seen round there in uniform.
Taking a chance, sending a young lad out on a job like that?
He's got to start sometime.
Hey, do you know there's a bloke who lives across the way who is in direct communication with the enemy? Direct communication by that Telstar.
Did she give you a cup of tea?
No, well, she'd been out of tea for a week. Well, she don't go shopping, you see.
She likely will starve then, won't she?
Well, anyway, I told her that we'd put her on the special list, you see, and then she'd have us watching them, watching her. Well, then she wouldn't have any need to worry anymore, would she?
Well, you took long enough. You were gone half the night.
Oh, well, we see, she'd be on a rota, you see, and then she'd know who was on and when. Well, I told them that the first 2 lads would be Steele and Lynch, and if she wanted to speak to them, she could see them here.
Oh, I hope it's Bob she gets first.
Well, her husband was in the Navy, you see. That's why they're watching her, because of certain things he told her.
Why doesn't he get her sorted?
Because he's been dead near 20 years. Well, of course, it's all imagination, you see.
You what?
It's imagination. There aren't any spies.
Oh, get off, lad, and have your tea.
Oh, right. Thank you, Sergeant. Oh, she said, could I let her have a gun? So I said no.
Oh, you did right.
Yeah.
Well, next time she calls, she can speak to Galahad. He understands her. Oh.
Do you know what, Mike?
What's that?
Bloke just called in, knocked off a burglar. Wants to know, can we send somebody out to pick him up?
He never has.
I caught him on the job, stuff in his pocket. It wants to know, should he tie him up?
Does he?
Do us a favour, get on to information room, ask. Is this them?
Aye. They're just sat there waiting.
Information room?
Oh, don't bother about that, Mike. Smith can do it. Customer waiting to be collected.
But Sarge, we just
don't
came to
lose him.
Blackpool and back.
Oh, you enjoyed it.
Oh, crikey.
Smith, what's the telephone number there?
It's Kingsbury, 279.
All right, thanks.
If you're chatting to him, Sarge, tell me we could do with a cup of tea.
All right. All right, now what are we going to do with you two?
That bloke made a public spectacle of us now, you know that.
Did he?
Yes, showing us up in front of our friends.
Is Jenny around, Mike?
John,
Ask her to come over, will you? I'll be needing her.
I'm going to have a word or two to say about this, you know.
Oh, we've only got plenty of time. Come in here.
What?
Now, don't be stupid.
I've got nothing to say.
All right, well, you can sit and listen to what I've got to say, can't you? Get in there. You want to be alone together, is that it? Mike, I'll be busy. Get onto that number, Kingsbury 279. Tell them someone's coming round.
Hey, Jock, you want to get in the back with him?
Ah, you'll be all right, he's on. Well, they don't you try any fancy stuff like that?
Think the load you got there?
I know you don't, huh?
I thought they were going to kill me.
I've seen you before.
He had a poker held over me head.
Hey, Jock, do you know him?
No, I don't.
I told him I wouldn't give no trouble.
Yeah, I've seen you before.
Have you?
Aye, this afternoon.
Where was that?
Repairing a teleset.
Oh, was that you?
And he had a right line of chat he was.
All you fellas look the same to me.
Knocking him off, were you?
What?
The telesets. Take them for repair and then knock them off, do you?
Knock him off? Hey up, I'm one of the best engineers in the shop.
Oh, there's not enough money in it for you.
Oh, it's a steady wage, you know, but it's dull. Dead dull.
It makes a good cover.
Aye, but it takes nerve hanging around with you lads on the job.
I'll bet it does.
You get about a bit, eh?
Oh, the van, it makes it easier. Hey, will you blokes pick it up?
What?
The van that's left out by his house.
Is any stuff in it?
Oh, no.
Ah, well, we'll tell your boss and he'll send somebody around to pick it up.
He won't like that.
Oh, don't worry about that, lad. You'll not be working for him anymore.
Oh, I suppose not. Hey, I'll tell you something you should look into.
Oh, well, what's that?
You know that place I was at this afternoon where you saw me?
Aye.
Well, in one of the flats I had to go at, there was a couple of kids.
You what?
Aye, there was a couple of kids, and they was locked in a room. Locked.
All right, Jock. Now,
Hey, will you?
for heaven's sake.
What's the game? Leave off him, just done enough already. What is it?
You saw those kids.
I just now
You were in
told
the
you.
flat.
Aye.
You saw them.
Well, it takes you some time. Get him off me, will you?
I was in the
What?
All right.
Well, it's said now. So what are you going to do? Nothing. You've been after me
Peter,
for
what?
what?
Is that it?
To beat me up, I tell you, I better look. I know my
If
own
anything else
feeling
gonna
about
do,
these
kiss
things.
him.
Shut up, you.
Go on, get back to the car.
All right.
I know you. Go on, Patsy. You say nothing.
I don't know about that.
You've seen nothing.
Looks like him think they can get away with
That
it.
room where the kids were was locked on the outside.
Oh, aye.
So if you knew they were there, you must have looked in.
I did.
And then locked the door again.
Well, I couldn't let him out and tip the neighbours off, could I?
Do you want me to tell him that?
No!
Tell him you had that door open and then locked it again?
No!
You say nothing. Well done.
I've nothing to say. Look, Morgan, I don't give a damn whether you say out or not. You know what the charge is, you'll not get bail. As far as I'm concerned, you can walk down to the cells right now and I'll get off home.
I've nothing to say.
Right. Come in.
Sergeant what?
It's Mrs. Morgan.
Aye.
Well, she wants to see her children.
Well, I've got the right to see my own kids, haven't I?
Right, get in there with Morgan.
Right, Sergeant.
I thought you'd have them in here.
I need his hospital treatment.
What? Shoved off on their own like that to be scared to death?
They'll what?
In an hospital? Look, they'll not know where they are.
Your children?
Don't you talk to me about my children.
All right, Jenny, take it off, will you?
I suppose you want to put them in an home next.
Ah, maybe so.
Well, look, if I'm not there, my sister, she'll have them. She knows how
Take her off.
gambling.
Come on, Mrs.
What does he know about kids anyway?
Jenny.
Have you any of your own? Well, have you?
Smith,
Telling
take
me about
WPC
it.
Morgan and Mrs. Stacey down to the hospital.
All right. This is a bloke we picked up from Mr. Smart's house.
Oh, aye.
Aye, he's been very busy.
You've no right to repeat what I said. You hadn't cautioned me.
Ah, come on.
You've no right.
Well, he was in the Morgan's flat and saw the kids.
Did he?
All this fuss over a couple of kids.
You are pet here, Alan. You see he hasn't left you on your own.
Alan. Oh, Pet. What have you been doing? Well, you've got us in a right mess now, haven't you? Do you know where your dad is? Down the police station. That's where they've got him. Down the police station.
Broke into my home, did he?
That's right.
What's he took?
We don't know. That's why you and I are going out to have a look.
Into my house. Hey, what about those kids? He saw them. Did he trust them?
Did he what?
Well, he might have had a go at them. You read about things like that.
I've a good mind to let Fancy out.
Come on.
Mike, I'm taking Morgan out of his home. Right, John. Oh, have you got a lad spare? I'll be driving. I wouldn't like
Dave Brooks in the canteen.
Hang on. You're signing up, are you?
At last.
Oh, you uniform lads have it soft.
Oh, get away.
You'll be having a word with him, I suppose. I mean, he should be brought to account. He had no cause to behave like that, you know. In fact, his superior should be told. Making an exhibition like that. You should be protecting us from blokes like him.
Sergeant, what? I'll ring you back.
Sergeant Watt.
Yes, sir?
I'd like a word with you, Sergeant.
Right, hang on here a minute, Jock, will you?
Aye, Sergeant.
Ready for off, are you, Jock?
I've got to wait for Sergeant Watt.
All right.
I won't be long.
All right, thank you, sir. Smith? Come here. That was a kid's trick, was that? Mr. Gregson says I should put it in a report.
I reckon he would.
Get off home.
You coming, Jock? Night, Sarge.
No, Sarge.